Good evening and welcome to High Speed TV. We're here live at Daytona International Speedway for the Moonshiners Racing League White Lightning Xfinity Series. This is their season opener. It's sure to be a good show. We had an awesome race last night with these guys for the Bootlegger Cup Series. Jeffrey Oaks was your winner last night. This is the Xfinity car. It's going to be a whole different animal tonight. Should definitely see more side-by-side action, I'm thinking. A lot of two double file, maybe three wide at times. That high side should definitely come into play for sure. Drivers are still getting some practice laps in at the moment. And qualifying will begin here shortly. Take a look at our race information. Weather is 81 degrees. It's nice and warm today. 34% humidity. Got some clouds in the sky. 12 mile an hour winds. Track temp is 83. Probably see that temperature drop a little bit as the race goes on. And the all-important keys to victory. You got to be patient here, just like last night. Drivers rode around in the back for the majority of the race, and kept their cars clean and found their chances of winning go up at the end of the race. Jeff Oaks stayed clean all race long, and he found himself at the right place at the right time at the end of the race and won it. So it can be done if you're patient. Clean pit stops. It's definitely another big key that you have to have teammates. If you don't have any teammates, have buddies. Got to have definitely a good group and good clean pit stops to get an advantage, because you do not want to pit by yourself. You will be left
Hey
out in the
Josh, you
dust.
got me? Oh, I can't hear you.
I got you, buddy.
Hey, I have misplaced or forgot where the how I log into the in-car camera. What channel is that on?
Let me see if I can send that information to you right quick.
Oh, maybe you did it on the.
I sent it through a message. Oh, let me find it, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll try to find it.
I clicked on all of them. I was like, okay, I know this thing's in here.
You're D-Train on Messenger, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, let me see. I know the...
Is
Okay, there we go.
is that? Do I need to do that in Discord or do it on my phone? Because I've got the webcam.
How did you do it last time? I'm sending it to you through Discord in the Messenger, so you'll know what it is, the link.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll get that. Yeah, the direct. Oh, there it is, right there. Yep, I got it.
You got it? And then the password's right under it?
Yep. Yep. That's it.
Okay, buddy.
I got to remember. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Have a good broadcast. Thank you for
Yep.
doing it.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck.
All right. See you later.
Yep, see ya. That was one of our in-car drivers, Daryl. Getting all ready to go for tonight's race.
There we go. Hey, you're on TV. It's my sister. She's with me tonight.
Oh.
I'm gonna head down to our team channel, man. Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Good luck, bub. And the all-important, avoid the big one. You guys do not want to be involved in the big one. No one wants any part of the big one. But it is going to happen. It's Daytona. So, to avoid the big one, you got to be patient. And hope for the best. A lot of luck plays a big factor in tonight's race. qualifying is beginning. And we have 120 laps tonight. Stage 1 will be lap 30. And then they're going to go to stage 2, lap 60, and then the long haul to 120. First and second stage, they should be able to run them without pitting for fuel. And the third stage, going to have to pit. Not too sure how many laps they can do on fuel, but they're definitely going to have to pit at some point. And that's when you're going to want to have buddies come in with you so you can not lose much track position. Checking out Barrett Coffee right there in the Busch Light Ford Mustang. Orange and camo car. Nice looking car. He qualified. He's currently in the lead with a 49.99. Then you got Darren Mills behind him currently. Matt Cece in third. Alan Hinson fourth. Fifth will be Nick Dugan. Larry Leviner, sixth. Hunter Carmichael, currently seventh. Paul Regney in eighth. Mark Cook ninth, and rounding out top 10 at the moment, Chad Sullivan. Chad Sullivan is one to watch. He was strong last night. I think he ran into some issues, might have got involved in a wreck, but he is definitely a strong contender each and every week, so definitely keep an eye on him. This race is sponsored by RS Button Boxes. It's the RS Button Boxes 300. You need a button box, look them up on Facebook. They make top of the line, high quality button boxes. And if you need one for your sim rig, message them and they will be glad to help you out. Warrior Wraps, another great sponsor of the league. Find them on Facebook as well. Looking for a nice paint scheme, nice wrap for your iRacing vehicles? Check out Warrior Wraps. And they will hook you up with a hot looking hot rod. All about sheet metal. Need some metal work done? Need some sheet metal? Contact All About Sheet Metal. You can ask the president of the league, Barry Sanders. He can hook you guys up with all the information you need about all these sponsors and where to find them. Hickory Harbor Design. I think they do. I believe they do woodworking. And if you need anything done made out of wood, look them guys up. They'll be glad to help you with anything you need. Serve Pro of Moorhead, Kentucky. I'm pretty sure there's one more, but oh, there it is. Dirt Works Excavating. You need some dirt moved, need some holes filled. You want to do anything with dirt? let them guys know. They'll be glad to help you out. Again, if you got any questions about any of these great, wonderful sponsors, message Barry Sanders. He would be glad to help you out with all the info you need. Currently, we got Cope up front with a 49.93. Barry Sanders in second. Mark Cook third. Warren Young fourth. Barrett, Coffee, rounding out your top five. This is a long, grueling race. These drivers are going to need to settle in and ride. It makes for a boring race to watch at times. Boring race to be in the cockpit as well. But it all pays off if you can be patient for that long of a race and be there at the end. Everybody wants a great finish for this season opener to get some good points headed into next week and the rest of the season. Speaking of next week, we'll be at Auto Club Speedway. Check us out at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday for the Bootleggers Cup Series with the Moonshiners Racing League. And Thursday, back in action with the White Lightning Xfinity Series. Appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. Make sure you head on over to ISP TV on Facebook. Hit us up with a like, follow, and share. Also, we're on YouTube as well. Go over there and click on that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. We'll be covering the Moonshiners Racing League all season long. 36 races for both the Bootleggers Cup Series and the White Lightning Xfinity Series. Should be a great time. Cannot wait to get going. And see all the action. I think we're going to get set to see our grid here. Justin Cope on the pole from Rebel Racing with a 49.938. To his outside will be Barry Sanders. Rackhouse Racing entry. Mark Cook is in third. Warren Young, another driver from Rackhouse, starts fourth. Barrett Coffee, starting in P5, driving for 10 Floor Racing. Darren Mills in sixth. Grim Reaper Racing. Matt CC in seventh. Alan Hinson to his outside. John Mickey and Nick Dugan, 9th and 10th. Then we have Larry Leviner in 11th. Bill Hales starting P12. '13th and 14th will be Hunter Carmichael and Paul Regney. Tony Burt, Chad Sullivan, 15th and 16th. Kavaya Holt, Jeff Oakes, 17th and 18th. Jeff Oakes is your last night's winner. Look for him to make the sweep happen. He might be able to get the sweep for Daytona. Wonder if he's got his broom riding in the race car with him. 19th and 20th is Daryl Klotz and Jansen Baker. That's going to round out your starting order for tonight's White Lightning Xfinity Series, brought to you by RS Button Boxes. Doing some pace laps on this long super speedway. Let's check out our in-car drivers. We got Barry Sanders in the 25 Chevy Camaro. He's looking for a nice run tonight. Last night he was doing decent, got caught up in some trouble. I think he still brought it home 12th. I'm not positive on that, but it was pretty close. Then we got Daryl Klotz. Green is coming out. We're going to start the race riding with Daryl Klotz in the in-car view. Check out Matt CC running P8. As you see the 2-car dip low below the yellow line to get back to the back of the field. He don't want no part of it up front right now. But that's a look in on our in-car drivers for the night. We will check back with them throughout the race to see how them gentlemen are doing. Everybody's minding the P's and Q's at the moment. Double file. I think we're going to see a little more action tonight with the Xfinity car. Last night the next gen car just could not get that top line to work very much. Tonight I bet you see more action on that high side. That top lane is going to roll. But then again, there's not a lot of cars. There's, what do we got? 20 cars? It's not too bad, but you never, I don't know if it's gonna two packs are gonna form or all these guys are gonna stay in this one pack. That's yet to be seen. Got a long way to go. Lap 3. First stage is 30. Thank you guys for hitting up the chat. We appreciate it. Got Debbie Blaisdell saying good luck drivers. Pat Dugan, go 16. Give them hell, Dugan. That's what we like to hear. Appreciate you guys in the chat. These guys are pretty racy early on. Everything's going well so far. They're nice and racy. You got two by two all the way through. No follow the leader tonight. These boys want to race. Cope maintains P1 with Mark Cook, followed by Barry Sanders, Barrett Coffey, Warren Young, Matt Cece, Alan Hinson, John Mickey, Nick Dugan, rounding out your top 10, Larry Leviner. Barry Sanders is definitely not doing what he did last night. He's changing his strategy up for the most part. Last night you found him laying back, riding, and waiting until the end to make a move. Today he is going for it right from the get-go. Be interesting to see if this helps his chances at avoiding the big one, because last night being patient and cautious definitely did not work for the majority of them. They still got involved in something. It's a chess match. It's a high-speed chess match here at Daytona. You never know what's going to happen. They come out of 4, barreling down, coming flying through the start-finish line. 2 by 2. It's definitely going to be exciting if the whole pack stays together this whole race. I'm not sure how the draft is with these cars, but I believe they do draft well and they have good suck up, so they probably will be able to stay together for the most part. And you probably will not see 2 packs unless you got drivers just wanting to take it easy and get away from trouble. Check out our last night's winner, Jeff Oakes. See how he's running at the moment. He's in the 20 Chevy. He's definitely one to watch tonight. He won last night's Cup race in awesome fashion, sideways, wrecking across the start-finish line. That was definitely a sight to see, a moment he'll remember, and he locked himself into the playoffs early so he could focus on wins for the rest of the season and preparing his team and his cars to make a championship run in the Cup Series. Tonight, it's Xfinity time. He's going to try to double that and come away with the Daytona sweep. Back up front, Justin Cope still leads the way. Alan Hinson and Barry Sanders behind him. Mark Cook, Warren Young, Barrett Coffey, Nick Dugan, Paul Regney, Jeff Oakes, and Chad Sullivan up 6 positions in position 10. Chad Sullivan is another guy, another one to watch. Pretty much every driver here they're all ones to watch. They're all great drivers, all capable of winning at any moment. And it's going to be a great season. It's going to be cool to see how many different winners we have. With the amount of great drivers and the ability to win at any given track, it's going to be cool to see how many different winners we do have. P11, Holt, I don't know, I can't pronounce that first name. I'm going to ask him. He must be new because I didn't see. I usually message the drivers and ask them how to pronounce their names. I'm going to have to get a hold of him and ask before I butcher it. But we're going to call him Hog all race long. That must be his nickname. Got 3 wide, trying to get 3 wide. They continue to be 2 wide all the way through the pack. The 95 dips down from the front of the 59 of Cope. We got a position change, a lead change. Who's everybody got to win? Let us know in the chat who they want to win tonight. We're brand new at broadcasting, but we're doing our best to give you fans a great show. We'll be here all season long, and we are going to each week learn these drivers, learn which fans like who, and it's going to be great. Let us know which driver you're rooting for and who you want to win. Check out the 95 of Mark Cook, our current leader. Justin Cope in second, out of North Carolina. Third position is Barrett Coffey out of Prime Springs, Tennessee. He's rocking the Harvick Busch Light Ford Mustang. Nice looking hot rod, camo and orange. Alan Henson in P4. Out of Kannapolis, North Carolina. In the 22 Ford Mustang. Another nice looking hot rod. P6 will be Matt Cece in the 8 Toyota. Having a good run so far. Keeping it clean. Just wants to be there at the end. P9. We got the 23 out of Waynesboro. We got Hog. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Warren Young in 10th. Jonesville, North Carolina. In the 9 ride. RS button boxes. That's nice. Matte black. Nice looking Chevy Camaro. Hunter Carmichael in 12th. He's out of Williams, Iowa. P14 will be Tony Burt. Hedgeville, West Virginia, in the 71 Chevy Camaro. Jack Mickey, in the 69 Toyota. Bardstown, Kentucky. Jansen Baker, up 4 positions in P16, in the number 72 Chevy Camaro. Bill Hales in the 53 Chevy Camaro. Nice looking ride. Got the carbon fiber, the neon green, slick looking machine. We got our in-car driver of Daryl Klatz in the 99 Chevy Camaro Monster Energy out of Columbia. Husband to Lynn, father to Devin, KC, Kansas City Chiefs fan. That's awesome. We'll check in with Daryl in our in-car view in a moment, see how he's doing. Jeff Oakes, last night's winner. Jackson Center, PA, in the 20 Chevy Camaro. And rounding out your field, running P20, trying to save his equipment. He's doing exactly what I would be doing, riding in the back until it's time to go. It will be Darren Mills, Salinville, number 2 Chevy Camaro. That is your field for tonight. Let's go back up front. Take a look at Mark Cook in the 95. You can see that outside line is not giving up. It's been up there all night trying to make it roll. We are coming to the conclusion of stage 1 with 9 to go. Business is going to pick up. Everybody wants that stage points. Top 10 get stage points for that goes towards the championship standings. So it's definitely important to be in that top 10 when the stage is in. But you don't want to wreck your stuff too early either. So you got to play it safe, kind of. Looks like Barrett Coffee has a little bit of damage on the rear bumper of his Ford Mustang. Doesn't look like the spoiler's too bad, so it shouldn't affect him as long as he stays in the draft. "24 down out of 120. We're coming to the conclusion of stage 1 here at lap 30. Will it be an accident before we get there? We are definitely hoping not, but it is a possibility always. especially when there's points on the line for these stages. So business going to pick up, drivers going to get a little anxious, and anything can happen. Any little mistake could end these drivers' chances at grabbing the win tonight. Take a look at Barry Sanders in the in-car view. He's doing a great job so far tonight. Running in P4. Got a clean car. He's hoping to stay out of trouble and bring it home in one piece and hopefully victory lane. Matt Cece right behind him in P5 is another one of our in-car drivers. Check out Matt. Doing a great job, just riding, chilling. Long way to go. And let's check out Daryl Klatz, our last in-car view. There's Daryl. He's playing it safe. I don't blame him at all. I would be doing the same thing, Daryl. A couple more laps is the conclusion of stage 1, and he's going to find himself with a clean car and able to move on into the rest of the race and chance to win this bad boy when the time comes. I would be staying out back the whole race until 5 to go if I was him. That's just how I am at these super speedway races. But there's not a lot of cars, so possibility of getting wrecked out early is not high, but it's still a possibility when they're all running in one big pack like that. So you could definitely want to play it safe when you can. Alright, we are coming down to it. 2 to go, stage end. Take a look back up front and Mark Cook. Them boys are too wide. Got that high side rolling real good. That's going to make for a great finish to this race when the time comes. You see the 22 come down the side draft, it looked like a little bit. They're doing anything they can to get in that top 10 for them points, them stage points. Coming to the finish line, it's Mark Cook out front. Is he going to be the winner of stage 1? He will be. Mark Cook is your Stage 1 winner. Congratulations to Mark, Justin Cope, Alan Hinson, Barrett Coffey, and rounding out your top 5 for Stage 1 will be Barry Sanders. Congratulations to them gentlemen, and congratulations to the whole field for keeping it clean and green for 30 laps. Great job. That is your completion of Stage 1. We're going to take a quick side-by-side commercial break. We will be right back to action. Don't go nowhere. We're currently under caution for the end of stage 1. Mark Cook is your stage 1 winner. Alan Henson, second. Barrett Coffey, third. Barry Sanders, fourth. And Chad Sullivan is up to P5. We'll be going to lap 60 for the stage 2 car. Stage 2. The end of stage 2. Pace car dips down. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Got a nice jump. Mark Cook got a nice jump and then 2x2 all the way through. Power down the back straightaway into turn 3. Everybody's doing a great job. Driver's going to have to get back into settle down mode and just ride. Got a long way to go. If you're a race car driver, you're going to always want to push it and try to get to the front. But you got to tell yourself there's a long race. Got to be patient. It's not worth it yet. Let's just chill out and ride. It is harder said than done sometimes, though. Barry Sanders is up to P1 on the high side, making that top line work. Got Justin Cope filling up his rear view mirror. The low line is getting a run, but then you're going to see this outside line charge past them. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what you're going to see the whole race pretty much. The adrenaline picks up when you're up front in the pack like that, right on somebody's bumper. Um, in these super speedways, 2x2 on the high side, it definitely the adrenaline picks up rather than riding in the back. That was Barry Sanders in the in-car. Check out Matt CC. See how he's doing in his in-car view. He's running P9. Still got a clean car. Everything looks good. Gets a nice little run off the exit there. Has to check up a little bit. These drivers are going to keep this 2x2 all the way through action up the whole race. It definitely puts a toll on you as a driver. Yeah, this is a sim and pretty much a video game, but don't let it fool you. This stuff is tough on the body and on the mind. We check out Daryl Klotz. Daryl's doing a great job. He's up 2 positions. He's riding in P17. He's just waiting for the right time, and try to get to the end of this thing. You see Daryl there in his in-car. I believe he said that was his sister. How you doing? If I'm wrong on that, I'm sorry, but I do believe he said it was his sister. I see you waving. How you doing? And that's Daryl Klotz. He's doing a great job. The whole pack still sticking all together. You don't see, like last night there was a couple different packs breaking up. Tonight, different story. Pretty much the whole field sticking together. If you guys haven't already, go check us out on Facebook, iSpeed TV. Give us a like and a follow and a share. Remember, sharing is caring. Head on over to YouTube as well. We got a page on there as well, iSpeed TV. Subscribe to that, do all that stuff. We would appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you guys know when we go live. You don't want to miss any action. We're going to be covering Moonshiners Racing League, all 36 races for both series throughout the whole season. They follow the real NASCAR schedule, so it's going to be exciting. We get to watch the real race on the weekend, and then we get to actually race where the real cars and stars of NASCAR race previous. Pretty sweet. Barry Sanders, the president, owner of Moonshiners Racing League. Great guy. He's doing a heck of a job. All these drivers, I'm brand new here, so I don't really know them yet, but I'm getting to know everybody, and I can't say enough good things about every one of them. They're all Really good drivers, good gentlemen. It's just a good deal going on here. We got Mark Cook up front with Barrett Coffee in second. Sanders is right on the bumper of the 95, getting that high side. He's been up there all race long, pretty much. Barry has. There's like 8 cars on the high side, and they're staying right with the bottom line. So I'm thinking that top line is gonna be where you want to be when it comes down to the end of this thing. Let's check out Barrett Coffee and see how fast he gets up down the straightaway. We'll wait till he gets out of the corner and see how fast they're getting. See how fast they're getting up to. Always interesting to see that on a super speedway. Pushing 190. Yeah, 191. They're cruising. Ten to go. 10 to go until our stage 2 caution. It's got the feeling of green flag race throughout the whole race. I have a feeling. That's a good thing. Will we have a late race caution, or will it stay green? That's something that we're gonna have to wait and find out. Coming down to the checkered flag, a lot of times there's always a big wreck, so we'll have to wait and see. That is definitely playing in the minds of all these drivers right now. Wondering if they're going to be collected in any big one. Mark Cook was our stage 1 winner. Can he make it 2? He's definitely going to try, I guarantee it. Cook, Sanders, Carmichael, Cope and Carmichael. They're all trying to make a run on that high side. One down below the yellow line. That was the 59 car of Justin Cope. He does not get into anything. He's just going to lose a whole bunch of track position. But other than that, he's still looking good and able to maintain and continue on. We got 5 to go in the second stage. On board with Barry Sanders, giving Mark Cook a push. Oh, we got trouble. The 4 came up, got into the 95. I do believe that's what happened. Got a little out of shape, and 95 got into the wall. Wonder if we... I'd like to see what happened here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see what happened. No caution came out. But it looked to me like the 4 got out of shape, came up a little bit. The 95 got in the wall. They held on to it. But there is damage on multiple vehicles. Tough break for them, gentlemen. Looks like Barry Sanders got some damage on the right rear. Barrett got some damage on the rear. I don't see any. He might have some on the right as well. And then the 95 of Cook, where'd he go? Let's check him out. He's in pit lane. He hit hard on the right side. Man, that is a tough break for Mark Cook, our stage 1 winner. Yeah, he's got heavy damage. Man, what a tough break for him. Back up front, we got 1 lap to go in stage 2. Who's it going to be? Barrett Coffee out of Prime Springs, Tennessee, leading the way, coming to the conclusion of stage 2. Or actually, there might be 1 more lap. I could be wrong here. I'm not positive, but they might do a completion of lap 60. We'll have to wait and see. That right rear damage of on Sanders' car is definitely pretty heavy. We'll have to take a look at that if we can. Yeah, that's pretty decent damage on the right rear. His spoiler's kind of jacked up too. So he's going to have to try to get that thing fixed and hope for the best and stay in the draft. So, because if he's by himself, or if he's not in the draft, he ain't going to be able to keep up probably, I would think. But you never know, it's in the rear. If it was damage in the front, I'd be a little more worried. And there's our stage 2 caution. Barrett Coffee, your stage 2 winner. Congratulations to Barrett. Great run by him. He picks up some nice valuable points. Alan Hinson second. Barry Sanders third. Larry Leviner brings it home fourth. Chad Sullivan fifth. That's your top 5 finishers for stage 2. Going to check out Barry Sanders' in-car view. And he is going to have to repair some damage on that bad boy. Unless he says the heck with it and doesn't. Be interesting to see what these guys do if they take tires. I'm not sure how many tires they have in the pits, but I would assume they're all going to take tires since it's caution. If it was a green flag pit stop like there's going to be coming, then that's when you're not going to want to take no tires, or you just take 2, because pretty much that's same amount of time when you get fuel. Taking 2, it ain't gonna kill you. We're gonna ride with Barry in the pits here and see how long he has to stay for the damage. You can see the lights are on at Daytona International Speedway. The sun is going down. It's going to be dark here shortly. And make for a whole different race. Track temps are going to go down. Going to make it more racy. These drivers have been in the car for an hour or so. By the time this bad boy gets over, it's going to be over 2 hours, so their patience is going to wear thin. They're going to be wanting to get out of this car and wanting to get a win right quick, so it's going to get exciting. Barry fixed a little bit of damage, but he didn't have to stay in too long. He lost a few positions, but nothing horrible. Wonder how much damage he had. That right rear was pretty crumpled. Back up front, Alan Hinson. He's got some front end damage. The 93 of Larry Leviner. The STP look-alike. Got the KLC on there. Barrett Coffee, your stage 2 winner out of Prime Springs, Tennessee. Great job. Busch Light Ford Mustang, number 4. See if he can repeat and bring that thing home in victory lane. This is going to be interesting to see because Henson's got quite a bit of damage on the front end of that machine. Can't see it too well there, but right up front, it's got some damage. He's going to overheat. This is open setup league. I wonder if he took some tape off of that thing. I wonder if he even knows he has that damage up there. Check back in with Daryl Klotz. He's running P13. Up 6 positions on the day. Doing a great job. His car is still clean. And we are going back green. Flag racing. Green is out. Chad Sullivan leads the way. Henson on the inside with that damage. I don't know how he's going to be able to do with that damage, but we're going to find out. Three cars on the high side. One car blinked out there. 93 blinked out pretty good to Larry Leviner. He's got some connection issues. Chad Sullivan in the 21 Reaper Speed Lab Ford Mustang out front. He's one of the drivers I said he's one to watch at the beginning of the show. Always finds his way up front. Thank you all to the chat for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday night. Enjoying watching these great drivers of the Moonshiners Racing League. $67 down. We're past halfway. 68 down now out of 120. Running order with 68 down is Sullivan out front, Henson second, Regney third, Oaks, last night's winner, in fourth, Leviner sixth or fifth. Oh, they just switched. Now they're back and forth. Leviner's fifth, Holt sixth, Dugan seventh, eighth is Coffee, Young, and Hales ninth and 10th. CC dropped all the way back to 17th. He's just playing it safe or something happened. Let's check it out. Yeah, his car still looks good. He's just riding. He's got a little bit of right side damage. It does, yeah, just a little bit. Nothing horrible, I don't think. Let's see when it goes around. Check out the right side. No, he should still be good. But he does have a tiny bit of damage. Flat-sided that race car on the right side. Hopefully it didn't affect the engine or overheating or anything like that, but he's still able to keep with the pack, so he might be alright. Check out the iRacing pace car as they blow by it. That whole pack is staying all together the whole race. That's going to make for an exciting finish. Chad Sullivan maintaining that lead. He's where he wants to be. Let's see if he can hang on to it. It's going to be a tough task to overtake first on that high side. It's proven to be hard to do. You got to have a dedicated group of drivers to stick with you on that high side to make that high side roll and get enough momentum to pass the bottom line. Check out our upcoming events. March 2nd, we got the Moonshiners Racing League Bootleggers Cup Series at Auto Club Speedway at 8:10 or sorry about that, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Live on iSpeed TV. And then Thursday, March 3rd, the White Lightning Xfinity Series takes on Auto Club the same time, 8 p.m. Be sure to tune in, catch all the action. $75 down out of 120. We're going to go side by side. You will not miss any action. The top line's trying to make a run once again on the outside. Green flag, pit stops. Chad Sullivan brings it in. Ooh, they get into each other. Had to check up. Everybody still keeps it going straight. See this bottom line? Nope, they do not choose the pit. They're going to stay out as long as possible before they have to come in. Last night's winner, Jeff Oakes, is up to seventh position. Now eighth. He's holding strong. He's waiting for the right time to make his move like he did last night. Last night he was in the way back, just riding. And then he avoided the whole bunch of wrecks and brought her home in victory lane. With Chad Sullivan and the other drivers that pitted with him pitting that early, they definitely took a gamble, but it might pay off. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out for them. They're in a 3-car pack, but they're all good to go. I would think that they could make it to the end. I'm not sure, though. I don't know what they can do on fuel. If a late race caution comes out, are they going to have enough fuel for a green-white checkered, though? That is definitely something you had to plan for. Barry Sanders in the 25 Yeet Yeet Chevrolet out of Lexington, Kentucky finds himself in P1 with 89 down. That is a good spot to be. He's still got to make a pit stop, but that is definitely where you want to be. Do not want to be crumpled up or in the back. So he's hoping to keep continuing that run and bring it home. A win the first race of the season is always what you want, because then you can just race for wins the rest of the season and prepare for the championship playoffs. Warren Young, the 9, and Oaks, the 20. Barrett Coffey and Matt Cece all in line behind Barry Sanders. You're going to see all of them guys pit together. I bet they all pit together. When are they going to pit? That's a different story. Not sure what they can do on fuel. But I would say they're in their range of making it. So you're going to start seeing some pit stops here shortly, I do believe. Nick Dugan overtakes Sanders for the lead in the 16 Ford Mustang out of Bradenton, Florida. Everybody looks like they're starting to get single file. That's telling me that maybe they're going to start thinking about pitting here shortly. Got a lap car, the 72 of Jansen Baker. Everybody gets around him safely. Oh, no, man, I spoke too soon. CC, he got collected with Matt CC, and CC got hard into the wall. Lap car of Jansen Baker. Man, that is tough. Let's see if we can check that out a little bit better. One more shot here. Alright, you see the lap car of the 72 of Jansen Baker goes high. That's why they always tell you to hold your line if you're a lap car. Stay up high, stay down low, below the apron, something. And that's definitely why you're supposed to do that. And he did not hold his line, and he got up into CC, and tough luck for CC there. Got in the wall hard. And he loses it. Man, tough break for Matt. No caution flew. We are still green, 24 to go. Let's check out our in-car drivers while we have a moment. Barry Sanders running in second. Doing a great job. Right on the bumper of Nick Dugan. He still has to make his pit stop. It could be coming at any moment here. He's looking good for a solid finish. Take a look at Daryl Klotz running in P11, up 8 positions. Still got a nice clean hot rod. Good chance to bring home a nice solid finish for Daryl. Not too sure if he pitted yet. He's trying to make his way around these 3 cars on the inside. Or just trying to stay out of trouble here. And then we'll check out our third and final in-car driver of Matt CC. He got involved in that incident with the lap car. He's in pits waiting, getting his damage repaired. That's definitely a tough pill to swallow. Being the first race of the season, he was running good, in position to have a decent finish. And bad luck strikes. But that is racing. It does happen. He'll look to bounce back next week at Auto Club. Alright, we are down to 20 to go. Let us know in the chat who you guys got. You guys been with us the whole night. Long, grueling race. Caution free other than the two stage cautions. Who's it going to be? Unless I missed it, I'm not sure if these guys pitted yet. But I could have missed it when I took a commercial break. So if I am wrong, sorry about that. But I did catch Sullivan pit. But anyway, let's pick. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do it. I got my broom right behind me for Mr. Jeff Oakes. He's the winner of last night. And I believe he can do it again. He can sweep Daytona. Pat Dugan in the chat's got the 16 he's picking. I do believe. Nick Dugan. And Debbie Blaisdell. Go Sanders. Sanders is a good pick. He's definitely took care of his equipment and been patient all race long. When it's now the laps are coming down to it, he's at the right place. He's definitely where you want to be. So it's anybody's game, anybody's win. Or it could be anybody's win. I'm picking Jeff Oakes. So we definitely have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting. Going to be some exciting action. I can feel it. He's my son. I got to choose him. Oh, I got you, Pat. If my son was out there, I'd be choosing him too. As you see, Nick Dugan comes in, makes his pit stop. Oh, he overshoots a little bit. It's got to throw it in reverse. That does hurt here. But if he can finish the pit stop without any more mistakes, he might be all right as long as he can stick with a pack leaving. It does not take much to hurt your chances here to lose that draft. And it does look like, I mean, he's got a car in front of him, so he might be all right. We'll see. Man, he's got to be upset with that. That's all right. Keep a calm, cool head and hope for the best. You see these 4 cars coming out. He might be able to hook right onto them. Catch their draft. He might be alright here. He might be able to catch back onto that draft. But as you can see, that little bitty mistake wasn't a big one, but it definitely plays a huge factor in these big old super speedway races when drafting is key. Back up front, Barrett Coffee overtakes P1 in the Ford Busch Light. Ford Mustang. He's all by himself pretty much. Now he's got the 71 behind him of Tony Burt. Got some separation between them two. They're going to want to close up as fast as possible to get the draft going. Now everybody's spread out. Now it's going to be a whole different story. With 15 to go, everybody's spread out like this. It's going to be wild. We're not sure what's going to happen. Is there going to be a late race caution now? Everybody being spread out, it's going to be hard to tell. If late race caution does not come out, it's going to be whoever can gather up, get in the draft, hold a nice solid line, rather than the pack that can't hold a line and all over the place. They're snaking and swaying back and forth. That hurts you. As you see, one of the cars, 71, Tony Burt, is off the track. He attempted to pit, lost control. The green does not, or the yellow does not come out. The green stays out. Everything is good to go. They went 3 wide there. It's going to get crazy. Somebody's got to tell these boys it's not the last lap yet. Well, look at that. Darren Mills, the number 2 Chevy, was riding out back the whole race. And he finds himself in P1 with 13 to go. Chad Sullivan right on his bumper. The 22 of Hinson, Coffey, and Young, top 5. They pitted earlier than everybody else, and it's paying off. Still got a long way to go, being a big track like this. 12 laps is definitely a long way, so anything can happen. Got the 4 of Barrett Coffey blinking out. That is definitely no good after being up front pretty much the whole race. He does not want to have any connection issues right now and lose his chance at a great finish. You see Barrett Coffey taking it low to get out of everybody's way because he's got connection issues. Smart move by him. He's going to try to clear that issue up and then take another run at it. Still got some issues there. Hopefully it clears up for him. Back up front is Darren Mills. Sullivan right behind him. 10 to go. Got our 10 to go rundown. Darren Mills out front. Salinville, the number 2 Chevy Camaro. Chad Sullivan runs in second in the 21 Ford Mustang. Alan Hinson in third out of Kannapolis, North Carolina. Jeff Oakes, my pick, the winner of last night's Bootleggers Cup Series race, is in fourth out of Jackson Center, PA. Now he's in third. Alan Hinson, oh yeah, they swapped. But anyway, Justin Cope, North Carolina, Ford Mustang, the 59, is running in fifth. Sixth will be Warren Young out of Jonesville, North Carolina, in that nice looking 9 ride. Seventh, Nick Dugan. Nice comeback from him after that small little mistake in the pits. Caught back up to the lead pack, and he's got a chance to bring it home in victory lane. Barry Sanders in 8th out of Lexington, Kentucky, your league owner. Doing a great job, looking for a great finish, working his way back up to the front. Barrett Coffee in P9, Prime Springs, Tennessee. The 4 Ford Mustang entry. Rounding out your top 10 is Bill Hales in the 53 Chevy Camaro. That's your top 10 rundown with 10 to go. I want to take a look at Daryl Klotz. He's been running at the back of the pack, saving his car for the right time. 7 laps to go. He's waiting for a caution to fly, and I guarantee it's probably going to happen. And then, if it does, he's going to be sitting pretty. Speaking of the devil, caution on the speedway. Let's try to take a look and see what happened. Rewind this a little bit. All hell broke loose, it looks like. Alright, we're going to take a look at it. You see, we're riding with Matt Cece. I'm not sure if it began with him, but that's who we're going to ride with because that's who I seen spinning. I think it started up front of him. He dips down below the yellow line, comes back up, and oh man, just couldn't hold it below the yellow line. Gets into the 21, 59 collects him. Sanders locks him up, tries to miss him. Mayhem ensues at Daytona International Speedway. First caution of the night. The first caution for a wreck. Tough luck. Man, that's hard. Go all racing, then bad luck happens. It's racing. It does happen. Doesn't look like anybody got too bad of damage. I mean, some cars got heavier damage than others, but some, I mean, it's 5 to go, so we're going to see which drivers choose to pit and fix their damage and see if they can salvage anything. Or maybe there's going to be some drivers that just choose to stay out. Darren Mills, he was up front and he doesn't have any damage. The rear is a little crinkled actually, but nothing horrible. While we have a moment, one last time, let's take a look in at our in-car camera. Barry Sanders got involved in that accident. He doesn't look like he has much damage on the front, which is a good thing. I don't see any hood crinkling up or crumpled up or anything like that, so he's pretty good so far. I think he still has a shot. 5 to go. Anything can happen. It's go time, boys. And Daryl Klotz running in 8th. This is just what he wanted. As soon as that caution flew, I guarantee Daryl had a big old smile on his face. Because his strategy and plan worked out. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do with this green-white checkered. Probably going to be a green-white checkered. And then let's take a look at Matt Cece. Where's Matt? There we go. Oh, Matt must be out of the race. His damage. He must have got too much damage. Matt's all done for the night. He's gonna look to overcome tonight's accident and look to get a good finish at Auto Club. Daytona happens, man. Daytona happens. Happens to the best of us. I myself, personally, do not like super speedways. Can't stand them. It's awesome when you win, but they ain't nothing but nerve-wracking boredom. That's what super speedways are in my book. Nerve-wracking boredom. How about it, chat? We got 4 to go. Been a great 2 nights of racing for the Moonshiners Racing League. Jeff Oakes, last night's winner, finds himself running in P5 right now, up 13 positions. Green flag is out. It's 3 laps to go. And he finds himself in pretty much the same position as last night. They're all spread out, single file. It's going to be interesting to see who makes a move and when. They're going to have to try to make a move and get that high line to start working. Barrett Coffee looks like he was going to attempt to make the high side work, and he looks again. He needs some help, though. He ain't going to be able to do it himself. Oakes pulls out in front of him. Them two are locked up and ready to go to the front. Somebody else is going to have to come out and help him, though. 2 cars is just not going to be enough. You got Daryl Klotz. He's looking on the outside, but he needs some help by somebody else to help him get some momentum, get him up there. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, Daryl Klotz got involved. Jeff Oakes, Daryl Klotz. Let's see what happened if we can find it. Rewind it so we get a good look at it. Jeff Oakes, Barrett Coffee, and the 3 of Carmichael all in a line up top. Jeff Oakes just gets out of shape a little bit, comes down into the 9 car, and there's nothing you can do at that moment. You just got to hang on for the ride. Sanders gets some front end damage. Klotz has nowhere to go. He almost avoided it. Man, tough break for all them drivers. You don't like to see that. But it is part of racing. Jeff Oakes is able to continue on. He's got no rear bumper. Barry Sanders got some front end damage. The 59 ain't got no front clip. I'm not sure how many green-white checkers they have here. But we're fixing to find out. We're going to go side by side one last time and then come right back for the conclusion of this 120 mile or 120 lap race. All right, we are back live. They are doubled up. If they get to the white flag, then that's pretty much the race. No more restarts. That's how these green-white checkers work. So they're going to take the green. Hopefully no wrecks happen. They get to that white flag. They take that thing, and then next flag is the race. Pace car ducks down. Green, green, green. Darren Mills gets a nice jump. Chad Sullivan tucks in behind him. 2 to go. See if they can make it around to the white flag. Everything's looking good so far. Coming to the white flag. They take the white flag. It's on like Donkey Kong now. See if Darren Mills can hold off Sullivan. Who's going to make a move? Who's going to go to the outside and try to overtake Mills for the lead, for the victory? The time is running out. Somebody's going to have to make a move here. Looks like Hales is going to be the one to make a move. He's going to try. Going to need some help. They come out of 4. Darren Mills, Chad Sullivan. Sullivan looks high. Not going to have enough. Darren Mills is your winner. The number 2 out of Salenville, Darren Mills. Brings it home in victory lane for the RS Button Boxes 300. White Lightning Xfinity Series. Locks himself into the playoffs. Congratulations to Darren. Sullivan second, Henson third. Great run, guys. Great race. Pretty much caution free other than one big wreck. And then the stage cautions. But other than that, great job by everyone. Great race. And congratulations to Darren Mills bringing it home. Victory lane. Take a look at our results. Got Darren Mills bringing home a victory lane. Great job by him. Chad Sullivan, second. Alan Henson, third. Bill Hales, fourth. Hunter Carmichael, fifth. Sixth will be Barrett Coffey. Warren Young, seventh. With Barry Sanders bringing home eighth. Larry Leviner, ninth. Justin Cope, 10th. Nick Dugan brings it home 11th. Jansen Baker, 12th. Tony Burt, 13th. Jeff Oakes, last night's winner, brings it home 14th. Darryl Klotz, 15th. Paul Regney, 16th. Matt Cece, 17th. Kavea Holt, 18th. '19th and 20th is Mark Cook and John Mickey. Or Mickey, sorry about that. That is your finishing order for tonight's RS Button Boxes 300 White Lightning Xfinity Race here at Daytona Speedway. Great job. Let's see if we can find these gentlemen and get some interviews going. Alan Henson, it's Josh Mayhew in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Great run, bud. You brought it home third tonight. You saved your equipment and you were there when it counted. Talk about it.
Well, all thanks goes to our team owner, Chad Sullivan. Us three were teammates, all three of us, and we had a strategy, and I about messed it up. I hit a bump when we were pitting, and when I hit that bump, it locked my brakes up, and I slid in the back of Chad, and it messed his back end and my front end up. And unfortunately for Darren, he come out pit road clean, so we let him catch up to us and put him up front. And then our other teammate Paul, he had a little problem in the pits. We picked him up, and that's really what saved us there. We were about out of gas. As a matter of fact, Darren ran out of gas doing his burnout there. So we were close on gas, but hey, Chad Sullivan, he's a great guy. Kudos to Barry Sanders for putting this on. All the sponsors. Yeah, I'm more out, man. I'll be 61 this June, and I'm out of breath right now. That was just pins and needles there.
Yes, it was. Well, you guys had the winning strategy. I noticed you guys pitted before everybody pretty much, and it was definitely the winning strategy. Congratulations, and what's your thoughts about next week at Auto Club?
We're gonna be fast there. There again, Chad Sullivan, the team owner, he's got some good stuff, and we kind of work on things together and everything, and so we'll be good there as well. This was a very good race tonight. Other than a few minor mishaps toward the end there, uh, it was really some good racing all the way around. And there again, anytime you get side by side racing like we had, it's just stressful. And folks watching this really doesn't understand how stressful it is.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
MRL race car.
Yeah, but we'll be good at Cali next week. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, you heard it from there, folks. Alan Hinson brings it home third. Chad Sullivan brings it home second. Great
Yes,
run
sir.
by you. At the beginning of the show, I told the chat and everybody watching, I said, he's one to watch. He's always up front when it counts, saves his stuff, and is there when it is definitely needed. Talk about it, buddy.
Yeah, it's man, I really dislike plate racing. So try to stay out of trouble and then try to make a run there at the end of each stage and at the end there, and a lot of fun. I was, for our first race and the inaugural race for Moonshiners and Xfinity, I'm pretty impressed to not have a caution till 115. I know we didn't have a full field tonight. Hopefully we'll get some drivers in the future, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Thanks
Yeah,
to the teammates. Our
definitely.
strategy there at the end, we really thought was going to be squashed because we had a little mishap getting on pit road. I was a little hot coming in, had slammed the brakes. Tack was a little hot sliding, and we all three hit each other. We all had damage.
Yeah, you guys pulled it off, though. I noticed you guys pitted earlier. I said, oh, these boys got something up their sleeve. They know what they're doing. And it definitely paid off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good to see.
Yeah,
Like to
anybody...
congratulate. Sorry, go ahead, bud.
Oh, no problem. I was going to say, anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Reaper, for helping putting these good sets underneath us, and then my teammates having fun, and most definitely Barry Sanders for putting all the work that he does into this and the money he's put into it. So I got a big shout out to him, and a big congrats to Darren Mills, his first win in Moonshiners in any series. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, that's very cool. Well, all right, buddy. Great run by you and your teammates, and we will catch you next week.
Thank you, and thank you for the broadcast, man.
Oh, no problem, bub. All right, Darren Mills. You got a copy, bud?
10-4.
Well, you're the man of the hour. Great run by you. I noticed that you were riding in the back at the beginning of the race, saving your equipment, making sure you weren't going to be involved in any craziness, and it definitely paid off for you. Congratulations, and talk about it.
Yeah, thanks. I fell back. I fell back a lot farther than I wanted to in that first stage. And then when I was lapped down, I was like, man, I really got to work. And then working with these guys, we all got together and finally made our way to pit road. And I was cut it real short on fuel. I was way closer than these guys were. I actually ran out doing a burnout.
Well, that's a good time to run out. It all worked out for you. Now that you have a win, you're locked into the chase. What's your how are you going to attack the rest of the season?
I'm still going to go for it, do what I can, help my team, help me. It's fun to get out there and win races and be competitive, so might as well go for it.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't blame you one bit. You got all season to prepare and practice and go for wins. What's your chances next week at Auto Club?
I'd say they're all right. I mean, that's, I feel, one of my better tracks, and like Alan said, we all work together and stuff, so it makes it real nice to have teammates that are so strong, especially because I feel I'm the bottom one of the team. So,
well, you just proved tonight that you aren't, buddy. You locked one up, and you're doing a great job. It was a great race by everybody. Anybody you want to thank?
yeah, I'd like to thank Ride Home Rants podcast for sponsoring the car, and also Details by Andy for sponsoring the car. Also, I want to shout out Barry Sanders. It's great what he does here.
All right, folks, you heard it from the man himself. Darren Mills bringing it home in P1. Congratulations, bub. We will catch you next week.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the broadcast too.
Oh, yeah, man.
Proud of you, Darren. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Alan.
Yeah,
Proud of
yeah,
you
good
guys.
job.
Yeah. You'll go over back to our chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in. Oh, Matt's not in there, so
I meant to look at that incident with me and Barrett. I
All right, folks. You heard it from the top three themselves. Great run by all. Henson brings it home third. Sullivan second. And Darren Mills grabs a win and locks himself into the playoffs. What a great 2 days of racing that was for Moonshiners Racing League. Daytona is done with for now, and we look forward to next week to Auto Club. Should be a great race. And be sure to like and follow and share iSpeed TV on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe as well. Until next week, y'all take care, and we will catch you later.